Good afternoon, cricket fans. Welcome to Inland Cricket Ground. The toss from the middle, as you heard from the umpires, it's the Knight Riders that won the toss and choose to bat first. We'll have the first over coming up shortly. Don't go anywhere. You're watching 22 Yards broadcast. Thanks for tuning in.
Good evening and welcome to the live broadcast of another T20 game. This is Elite T20 C&DCL watching on 22 Yards Network. This is Vibhor Bajaj bringing this game to action in front of you. Knight Riders and Zalmi Lions will be the two teams playing in the middle today. Knight Riders, they have won the toss, elected to bat first, which is a little bit different strategy than what they like to do. That's a squad on your screens. Mohammad Waqas Ajaz, that left-hand elegance that you see top of the order for Knight Riders. Anwar, Imaduddin, Ali Khan, Jalaluddin, Asim Razak, Bilal Munir, Azmat Khan, Hasib Malik, Kamaluddin and Shawal Khan. These are the 11 players for Knight Riders. And there we have Zalmi Lions, who are coming into this match after winning their previous game, with Rizwan Salim getting 100 in that. Mirza Altaf, Rizwan, Kashif, Bakir, Azhar, Sumer, Romel, Taimur, Jawad Qureshi, Ahmad Barak and Anamul Rizwan. It's gonna be a very interesting contest between these two tough sides that we're gonna witness here at Inland Cricket Ground this evening. It is again a perfect weather. We were worried about this week because we have a lot of games planned, and then in weather it was showing that probably there's gonna be rain, but fingers crossed, it's all good. It's hot, it's humid, the sun is out, and we are ready with the cricketing action for the day. Romel Shehzad, he will open the bowling attack. Interesting choice. In the previous game, his brother Taimur Shehzad opened the attack with his medium pace. He bowled pretty well. It's an interesting choice. 145 games, a lot of experience, and very talented young guy. 190 wickets for Romel. Got a slip in place. Rizwan standing at first slip. Here we go. First ball. Starts off straight away. That's a huge appeal. Umpire not interested. He's denying it. It was a very, very close call. If there was no bat involved, but they're claiming a catch as well. If there was no bat involved, then it was straight plumb in front, no height, no straying down the leg. But if there was a bat involved, and that was the reason that umpire gave it not out, then they took a catch. That's what they're claiming. Already, action right on the first ball. Oh, it's given out. Oh, what a start, Zalmi Lions. Anwar is talking to the umpire, but Zalmi Lions, they won't care about that. They needed a wicket straight away to start the proceedings. Brought in Romel Shehzad with a different strategy today, and it has worked right away because he's a quality bowler. A lot of mosquitoes in the middle that are giving trouble to Zalmi Lions, but the Lions are giving trouble to the Knight Riders, because they have taken the wicket right on the first delivery. And that's how we roll the action for the day for you. Interesting call. Straight umpire went to the leg umpire, had that discussion. Anwar is not convinced with that. He's walking back right on the first delivery. See, that's the last thing you would want, playing a game for your team on a weekday, coming back from work, padding up and getting out on first delivery and watching the next 20 overs from the dugout. Obviously no one will like that. But anyways, that's first wicket for Lions. Knight Riders, look at their team. Few of the guys are very relaxed. Probably they are bowlers. But the batters, whoever is gonna come to bat, they know they're gonna face a tough bowling side. Because Romil Shehzad, his 4 overs, now will be 23 deliveries left for his spell. It's not gonna be easy. And straight away, Captain Bakir, he brought in his main guy and started off with the wicket. 5 more deliveries to go. That's what umpire said to Ali, who has walked in at number 3. And here we go, second ball. Another beautiful delivery. This was a little bit straying down the leg, but it was not that bad. In previous game, he was trying to bowl very quick. A different kind of tactic against Calgary Legends. But against Knight Riders, he's bowling a little slower today, which is nice to see. Especially with that new ball, when he gets that drift, he gets unplayable. He's a very interesting guy to watch. And now, Waqas, he's on strike. This will be a very interesting matchup because he's probably one of the reasons why they've brought in Romil. And he'll be facing his first delivery. Oh, he straight away tried to go big. That's in the air. That is taken. Waqas Ejaz, he is going back. What a start for Zalmi Lions. First ball duck for Anwar, first ball duck for Mohammad Waqas. 2 of their main batters have walked out, and look at the joy in the Zalmi Lions. Oh, Romil, what are you doing to this batting side? They're such a good batting side, Knight Riders. But this is what cricket brings to you. This is what it does to you if you are not on the top of the mark, if you're not top notch on the given day. This is what you'll see on the scorecard. 1 for 2. Imaduddin, new man in at number 4. Just on the 4th delivery of the first over. This guy's got 190 wickets. And this is what he does early on in the innings. Look at that. He's having fun. He's just bowling with ease. He has no pressure whatsoever. Because when you take 2 wickets right in the first over, Imad, 250 games for him, 5,141 runs. A little bit quicker, a flatter one that he likes to bowl. Another dot ball. What a over this has been. They might have been hoping for a big power play, but he has sent all the power back to the dugout. This Romil, last ball of this over. Another quicker one goes straight with the arm. Well kept by the wicketkeeper. What a start for Zalmi Lions. Knight Riders, they're 1 for 2. And then now we are seeing Temur, his brother Rommel, who just bowled the first over, took 2 wickets. He's an off spinner. And now this guy, right arm medium pace from over the wicket. He loves to pitch it up and swing the ball. 107 games for him and 72 wickets. He would like to add a couple of more wickets to that tally today. He runs in for his first delivery. Oh, starts off with a wide. But it's a good strategy. I'm not pretty sure why they don't have a slip, because you are attacking the batting lineup. You already got 2 wickets. You need to have that slip in place, especially with the kind of swing he gets with the new ball. Pitched it up, shaping out. Ali Khan, he is an experienced guy. Captain of the side, very experienced. 112 games for him, 3,231 runs. He knows how to build up those partnerships. Oh, that was inside. I think that was within the tram line, but interesting call by the umpire. So 2 wides for Temur to start. He was pretty good with the new ball in previous game against Legends, where he was bowling in that 6-meter area, and then line was pretty good as well. He was starting off his swing from off stump, and then even when it shaped away, this was a little more full, which is okay, but if he can just bowl around that good length area, that can create some trouble for the batter. So driven away towards cover and got a single. Ali Khan, he's on 2 now. Oh, now they got a slip. So they didn't have a slip for Ali, but they do have a slip for Ahmad. Again, swing. Went towards the short third. They're coming back for 2. Now these two will have a really important role to play here. Not only to score runs, they need to make sure they don't lose wickets. Because if Knight Riders lose a couple of more wickets from here, it'll be very hard for them to get to 100. And we have seen that happening to teams. If you lose 4 or 5 wickets in power play, you're done. There's really a very hard chance for you to come. Oh, he goes big. He goes big towards the third man. I think fielder has done a little bit of good job, but no, it's boundary. He tried his best there to stop that. He's given 9 of his 4 balls. Still trying to find his line and length. That is why I love this game, because not every day will be your day, because we saw him bowling the other day and he was so good. Batters were really having a hard time playing him, the way he was swinging the ball. And today, even after the team created some pressure, his brother took 2 wickets from the other end. Still, he's finding it hard to pitch it in the right areas. That is why it is so amazing to watch this game, because every day is a new challenge. Oh, again, this is a full toss. He won't be very happy about that. Ahmad, he'll be disappointed as well. Should have been smacked away for a boundary. And just a single. 10 of this over. Still 1 to go. Couple of wides and that. Oh, that's the one. That is the one. Oh, beauty. What a peach of a delivery this is. For a moment, I thought like I'm in England watching a test match. That was a proper test match line and length. That is what he was trying to look for in his previous 5 deliveries that he bowled. And right on the last delivery of this over, he got his perfect length and a nick which went straight to the wicketkeeper to send Ali Khan back. Knight Riders are 3 down. Zalmi Lions, they are dominating this game. Shehzad brothers, they are ruling. 2 wickets for Ramil Shehzad from Stony End in the first over. And now Taimur, he was expensive in his first 5 deliveries. Was frustrated that he's not able to bowl in right areas. But look at that. Last ball right on the money. And here we go. 3rd wicket down. What a beautiful ball it was. He's very happy. And you'll see that confidence come in the next over. That is all a bowler needs. A couple of deliveries in the right areas and you're flying. And good bowlers, they know how to make a comeback. Taimur showed that. Straight away, 3 wickets in first 2 overs. Rizwan, he's on first slip again. Ramil comes back, took 2 wickets in the first over. And now Jalal, he's walked in. Uddin brothers, they'll face Shehzad brothers. Oh, it's a contest. It's a fun contest that we are seeing. Oh, he's going on back foot. That was a front foot ball that should have went on front foot to play that, but waiting for that to come in. He skids the ball pretty well. Ramil goes quick this time, straightens. This is good variation by Ramil. Couple of flighted and then a quicker one which goes away from the batter, or sometimes even just holds its line and goes straight. This is a flighted one. He goes over cover and this will be 1 bounce boundary. Attacking approach here from Imad here. He got a boundary in the previous over, and now first boundary against Ramil. 15 for 3. Oh, tries to go big again. That's well kept by the wicket keeper. 4 dots and a boundary. 4 of the 5 deliveries. Goes on back foot again. And a dot ball to end this over. It's 15 for 3 at the end of 3 overs. 15 for 3. Taimur comes back. Took a wicket off the last delivery of his previous over. And swinging away again. That was full. Uddin Jalal, 137 games for him. 1485 runs. Jalal brothers need a partnership here. Oh, that's in the air. That's going over the square leg. Will that reach the boundary? It's crawling towards the boundary. Knight Riders already started signaling that's a 4, but I don't think so. Umpires are double checking with the fielder. I think they came back for 3. Yes. Beautiful shot this time. A poor delivery from Taimur. That's a boundary now. It's a 7 of the 3. This time I guess he was trying a little bit too much there. He was trying to start that outswing from the leg stump, which is really hard. Especially the ball is now 3.5 overs old. It won't do that much. So the best bet will be probably starting off with that 6-meter off stump line. He's not ready again. That has happened a couple of times now. That was short pitch this time. Again played it towards square leg. There's a fielder there. He'll cut it off. Just a single. 8 of this over. He's been a little bit expensive. Got a wicket in his previous over. I thought he'll get that momentum from that wicket. But again, these 4 deliveries. Oh, beautifully played over covers. Fielders will just watch it go towards the boundary. This time it was pitched up. Way too much room provided. And there we go. Jalal was ready for that. And he said thank you very much. Because he needs those runs early on in the innings to build that partnership and to gain that confidence. And if you're gonna provide deliveries like that, he will love it. He'll take it with both hands. So again, expensive over. 12 coming off it. Still 1 to go. He drags it towards mid-on. Quickly runs a single. So 13 runs from that over. 28 for 3 Knight Riders. And one of the best tournaments in Calgary. It's coming again. It's that time of the year coming again. Smash and grab T20 2026. Are you in it to win it? Register your team. It's from 31st July to 3rd of August. 4 big days of Calgary's cricketing entertainment. We'll see all the big players from US, Canada, representing different teams and giving us the best cricketing and action for the whole year. Mirza Altaf comes in. There was a little bit of mix-up, and there was a chance of run out. So another spinner into the attack. Banff Icebergs were the champions of 2025 Smash and Grab. It's a very renowned tournament in Calgary and all over Canada. I can say that because players from different province, and last time we had so many players from US national team. International players travel all the way down to Calgary for this tournament, and you'll catch that live on 22 Yards Network. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do it, because that's where you're gonna get that entertainment for the cricket in Calgary. .4, 29 for 3. It's been good 5 deliveries by Mirza after that expensive over from Temur. A good change once again by Captain Bakir. Just one of this over. Imad is taking his time. No, he's not ready again. That was shot and wide. They're appealing for it. Oh, umpire has given it. Maybe inner part of the bat. 4th wicket down. There was a sense of feeling that it took the edge of the bat. And Imad, he looked okay with that decision, so probably he nicked it. That's why he just straight away started walking back to the dugout. But this is real trouble now for Knight Riders. They have lost 4 wickets in the power play. We saw Shaheen Mavericks getting bundled out very cheaply yesterday, and that can happen today as well to Knight Riders if they don't make a comeback from here. Imad goes back for 16 of 19 deliveries. Knight Riders are 4 down. Inamullah comes into bowl. His first over for the day, last over of the power play. Oh, what a bad start. Not an ideal way to start your bowling for the day. Wide and buys. Again, I have Anand with me, joining live in this game. Anand, your thoughts? Knight Riders won the toss, but lost 4 early wickets. What are your thoughts on that?
You're not sure if that's what they had planned going into this game because, of course, when you decide to bat, you would hope you can put some extra runs on the board. They did get a few boundaries, thankfully, by their couple of their batsmen, and yet once again, as you see that one going by buys. But like I mentioned, you would have thought they wanted a few more extra runs on the board, especially now the power play is running up, but in a bit of a trouble now.
Yeah, obviously, as I mentioned, like if you lose 4 or 5 wickets in the power play, it gets really hard as a batting team to make a comeback. Because here at Inland Cricket Ground, we have seen 165, 170 is a power score. That's where every team who's batting first would like to get to. Asim, he's playing his first ball. Oh, that was close one. Finally, a legal delivery from Enamullah, who started off with 2 wides, straying down the leg. Anand, what do you think of how Zalmi Lions straight away went all in even after losing the toss? They might have thought of batting first as well, but when you get that last minute change in your decisions, because it's toss, you can't really do anything about it. And you're bowling first, and then what do you think how they did that?
You know, I think you gave credit only to the captain Bakar for going with Taimur's brother Roman first. And I think that sidetracked. I think that was a great plan. Usually, nowadays you see international teams even start with spin, but I think starting with spin is a unique move. It will slow the momentum a bit. You don't get pace earlier on with the new ball, and I think that will confuse the team a little bit as that's gone wide again.
Well, that's again down the leg. That's not good bowling. Wide, that's third of the over. And it's not just only wide, he's giving away that momentum that his team has, because they've taken 4 wickets. He has just bowled 2 legal deliveries and given 9 runs in that. That's the last thing a captain would like to see, because when a team is in that kind of form where you're seeing wickets all over the place, captain expects everybody to do good. And if you're not able to hold your nerves, not able to control the swing of the ball, then this is what happens. What you're seeing on the scorecard under Anamullah's name.
Yeah, but I think there is a benefit of a doubt to the spinners this afternoon so far. I think the spinners have done really well. Pace bowlers have struggled a bit. So I wonder if it will benefit more of the spinners. We'll have to watch and see.
Oh, that's a good shot. That's one shot that will give him a little bit of more confidence. Jalal, who's been there for last 8 deliveries now. It was just a single though, but 10 of the 4 deliveries. Yes, you're right, Anand. Spinners, whether it was Rommel for the first 2 overs that he bowled, he took 2 wickets, and then it was Mirza who came in straight away, just gave 1 run in the previous over and took 1 big wicket. And that's again down the leg. That is poor bowling effort from Inamullah. I'm not pretty sure if captain will go back to his bowling again in the rest of this innings. He's really struggling. 40 for 4. This run rate is not bad. They have a good bowling lineup. If they can reach to somewhere around 140, 50 by making up a partnership here, I'm pretty sure they have a bowling lineup who can challenge Zalmi Lions by taking early on wickets. So with that single, it's 12 runs off this over. What do you think, Anand? What strategy should be there now in place by Knight Riders after losing that many wickets? Because they don't really have much to lose from here.
I think both Asmin and Jalal should focus on a partnership. Of course, we talked about how partnerships are important. Jalal, the settled batsman, of course, he's not scared to go with a bat. So I think him putting on the effort to stay in the crease, and then Asmir as well, or Asim, pardon me, giving him the support, if, whether it's switching strikes here and there or just continuing the partnership.
It's end of 6 overs, which means end of power play. And that's 41 for 4. Not bad, but the wickets they have lost. 4 wickets, and 4 of their prominent batters. Waqas, Ali Khan, Anwar, and Imad. They're all back in the dugout. And now Mirza is back again. Bakir constantly having chat with the spinners. Not a lot of support from medium pacers, but spinners have done their job. 3 wickets for the spinners in the power play. And now there will be 5 fielders standing on the boundary line there. Goes on back foot, Asim. Cuts it away towards backward point where Rizwan was there. So again, no run. He's bowled 7, or in fact 6 dot deliveries in his 8 balls. In fact 7 dot deliveries. I said it right first. That was a full toss down the leg. He'll come back for 2. The score is 43 for 4. Again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do it. You're watching this broadcast live on 22 Yards Network. Nicely played by Asim, but again, no run. The kind of field set they have, 4 fielders inside the 30-yard circle on offside. So they've packed the off side of the batter. Oh, that's a peel. Impact is probably outside. That's a good call by the umpire there. So it's been a good over again by Mirza. Just 2 of that in his 5 deliveries. He got a wicket on the last delivery of his previous over. Can he do that again? Because he has built that pressure on Asim. He has bowled all 5 deliveries to him. Cuts it away. Just for a single. A brilliant over once again by Mirza. Just 3 of that. 44 for 4 at the end of 7. Jawad, new bowler in. 45 for 4, bowling the 8th over. Knight Riders, they need a partnership from here, and this is their best chance because the field is all open. 5 fielders on the boundary markings. So it's a good chance. Keep on rotating that strike. Get an odd boundary to build that momentum. And that is the only way you can reach to a fightable total. Because they have a bowling lineup, as I mentioned, that can give them a challenge. So, but firstly, the first task is to get some runs on the board. After winning the toss, no captain expects that, but it happens. Collapses are meant to happen. If you see good bowling lineups in your opposition, you need to play right cricket. You need to choose your shots accordingly, but if you don't do that, that's what happens. Waqas, knowing that they have already lost Anwar right on the first delivery of the game, played a rash shot on his first ball that he faced in the same over against Rommel, who's a man in form, who's taking wickets, who's getting his lengths right. It was not a good choice against him. He planned that against him and the plan worked out. And when the opposition plans works out, that is what happens. Back of length by Jawad. He's given 4 runs off this over. Good job by a fine leg fielder. Back of length. And a dot delivery to end this over. 4 of this. 48 for 4.
Sumer now introduced into the attack spin bowling option. Just the 2 matches he has played, no wickets under his belt, so he'll be looking to get. I talked about earlier how spin option has been the best option so far for the Zalmi Lions, and we'll see if they can continue that as another dot ball. Sorry, that was given a wide, pardon me. The first one was a dot ball, as Jalaluddin continues to be on strike. And another offside ball, Jalaluddin asking for a wide, but the umpire unmoved. It was well within the tram line. And he had to reach for it as well. And that tapped into the offside. It will be stopped right at the 30-yard circle by the backward point. Good start to the over for so far for Sumer, just 1 wide so far. You're watching once again this on 22 Yards broadcast. Thanks for spending the time with us. This Thursday evening we'll have one more LA T20 match coming up on Saturday as well. Right here live from the inline cricket grounds as well. And then Canada Cup happening this weekend as well. So a lot of tournaments. But that swung into the offside. It will get for a single. And that will reach. Oh, misfield, missed throw. They'll run for at least a couple now. And they'll get added 3 runs to that tally. Got a single originally, but then came back for 2. So good running, good communication between the wickets as well, but a misfield from the Zalmi Lions. Able to get to 52 now, the Knight Riders. Want to continue this momentum along. Asim was not gotten to a quicker start than Jalal has. 8 runs in his 13 deliveries. 1 more ball to go. That's knocked down on the offside. It will race and the fielder will grab to it. That side of the over. It's 53 for 4 at the end of 9. Beautiful skies, clear sky, or actually I should say few clouds, but clear skies mainly here at the cricket ground. Better weather from last week we saw here in Calgary, trending to be warmer. Taking a quick look at the batting card as well. Couple batsmen gone for 0. Mohammad Waqas and Anwar not able to show anything on the scorecard. And then Ali Khan tried to take over the innings as well, but he was out for 2. And then Uddin Ahmad gone for 16. Only the batsman able to get to at least double digits. And now there is Jalaluddin, his brother, trying to do something as well. And then Asim Razak. And then we only have bowlers back. And as Jawad is now back into the attack. A quick dot ball. Asim on strike. Like Vibor mentioned earlier, it will be important for the Knight Riders to put on a solid partnership between both these 2 batsmen. And that's gone! Bowled him! Asim gets to go! And what a quick one from Jawad. It was fast-paced. And a great in-swinger to get the leg stump off. And now, Knight Riders in much more trouble. We were just talking about how the partnership was going to be important. Just the one batter in the double digits. And as now... Asim gets to go back to the pavilion. Not the start the Knight Riders wanted. But Zalmi Lions captain Bakar and his teammates will be happy. We were wondering what kind of bowling success will Zalmi Lions have. Looks like now both spin and pace has been producing here this evening, which is a good sign. If you have a competitive team that's working all around, your spinners, your fast bowlers chipping in equally, then you're on the right target. And as Vibor mentioned, if Zalmi Lions were looking to bat indeed in the first innings, they won't be sad at all, because this is what they have produced. And they now have a real chance to close this innings off early enough. And then chase potentially a low score. I wouldn't jinx anything, but definitely possible. As now Bilal is the next man in. Let's take a quick look at Bilal's numbers. Bilal, 4 matches, just 58 runs, 128 strike rate though, so he has some batting power. We'll see if he can use it this evening. He will need to use it though. because 53 for 5 now, pardon me, is the Knight Riders. Jawad comes bowling in again. That tapped into the leg side. It will stay near the wicket keeper. He'll go grab it and thought there was bat involved, but the umpire instead says it's leg by. So off the pads. So not even a run registered yet for Bilal. Just the one extra. And a decent tidy over from Jawad. Very economical as well. We'll take a look at the bowling card in just a moment at the end of this over. But bowling has been tidy, fielding has been tidy. And now Knight Riders, they need to focus on their batting. If they aim to get to at least 100. And that's a par score in this ground, as that's into the offside. It will stay once again. A misfield this time. It's a second misfield in this inning, so maybe we'll talk about how the fielding hasn't been so great, but they have taken catches though. That will come in them on. Especially the wicketkeeper to dismiss the first batsman at the beginning of the inning. Now Bilal on strike. Jawad running in. And that will be given wide, right at just little outside of the tram line. 56 for 5 now in the 9.5 overs. About halfway done this innings. One more legal delivery to go this over. Jawad running in yet once again. Over to the offside. It's a shot, but it won't reach the boundary as there are fielders right at the boundary line. But they'll get at least a single and rotate strikes. That's the end of the over. At the end of 10, it's 57 for 5. Okay, thought that over ended, but apparently Jawad had one more ball. So, yeah, now it's officially end of the over.
That's a bowling card on your screens. Zalmi Lions, 2 wickets for Romil, 1 for Temur, 1 for Mirza, and 1 for Jawad. So 5 down Knight Riders after winning the toss and electing to bat first. They got 14 extras, which is interesting because medium pacers, they have let them down. They've given a lot of extras. A cheeky shot here by Bilal. They'll come back for 2. Score is 59 for 5. We're halfway through the innings, 59 deliveries to go. The run rate is just around 6 runs per over. Run a ball. They have 5 wickets in hand. Oh, beautiful delivery by Sumer. He's getting a lot of turn. We have seen so many leg spinners in this league, especially in the T20. Leg spinners are pretty handy. They're wicket takers. He hasn't taken one yet, but I'm pretty sure he will. That's a wide. And again, the same thing, like he's starting off way outside the off stump for his line. That needs to come in, so that after the ball turns, it stays in the tram line. That's played towards cover. They'll push for 2. No, it'll be just a single. big shot. And that's towards long off. Just a single again. That won't hurt Zalmi Lions at all. But this is good for Knight Riders. At least they're able to rotate the strike. There'll be another drive. And this time they're pushing. There'll be just a single again. 6 of this over. Scores 63 now. Oh, brilliant shot. Oh, that's traveled all the way. Uddin Jalal. What a shot that was. He tried something different. That was a switch hit. Got a lot of time on that and was able to generate so much power to get that maximum 69 for 5 at the end of 11 overs. Umpires and fielders, they're having a hard time finding that ball. It was quite a shot from Jalal. Oh, you're back. Sorry, there was a technical glitch in the live stream, so we were fixing that. That's why you saw the stream being interrupted for past few overs. But 89 for 6 is the score right now for Knight Riders. Azmat and Bilal, they are trying to build up a partnership here. Rommel, who took 2 wickets in the first over, he's bowling his last over for the day. He's been pretty good with his line and lengths. He's given 17 of his 3.4. 91 for 6. They have 32 more deliveries to go. How many runs can they score? That's a good shot by Bilal. Is that in the gap? They are coming back for the second one. They will easily complete it. It's been an expensive over. There's no dot ball, which is rare when Rommel is bowling. Usually produces that. Oh, that's beautifully taken by Bakir. That went like a flash, but he was right on it. Backward point. He was in that area, took the edge of the bat. It was a quicker one and straight into the hands of Bakir, who was ready for that. That is 7th down. Bilal, who was rotating the strike, is now going back to the pavilion. It's 93 for 7. Rommel ends his spell for the day with the wicket. He started off with the wicket by taking first wicket right on the first ball of this innings, and then a wicket to end his spell for the day. A lot of disappointment in Knight Riders dugout, but Zalmi Lions, they are very happy with the way things are going. Haseeb Malik comes in. Last 5 overs left, but there are not many wickets left for Knight Riders to bat on. Azmat will be the guy they'll be looking at to score some important runs from here. He's a pretty good all-rounder, and right now he's batting, so his team expects him to add some crucial runs so that when they come to defend, they at least have something to give that momentum if they take early wickets of Zalmi Lions. Kashif, he's back into the attack, gave 8 in his first over. He's bowling very slow in the air. Oh, that's in the air, chance of another wicket. That is first wicket for Kashif. 8th wicket down for Knight Riders. For last 15-20 minutes when the live stream was interrupted, they were trying to build up a partnership. But now it's again the same thing happening with Knight Riders. Just the way they started off their innings, like they were losing wickets, and now the same thing is happening. They've lost back-to-back wickets here. Wicket on the last delivery of the previous over, wicket on the first delivery of this over. Azmat going back. He scored 12, got 1 boundary. And Knight Riders are 93 for 8. Now the question is, can they even reach 110 or 115? Or they will get bowled out even before that. Kamaluddin, 185 games, mainly known for his bowling. Let's see if I can swing a couple here and get some important runs. Edge of the bat, that was a quicker delivery, Yorker, and straight away gets double. 95 for 8. 28 more deliveries to go in this innings. If they can play 28 balls, they'll probably end up scoring 28-30 runs. But they only have 2 wickets in hand. That is one of the concerns. Oh, big shot! This is loading! And that is 6. Very close to our broadcast car. Kamaluddin, he has brought up 100 for Knight Riders with that maximum. 101 for 8. He will like those flighted deliveries in his slot because he has his eyes on that lot where he can target. That was a quicker one this time, outside the off stump, flat trajectory for that ball. Earlier was bowling very slow. 101 for 8. Full toss, played towards mid-wicket. Rommel is there, so there'll be just a single. It's been a good over, even though they lost a wicket in that. 9 runs off it. 15.5, 102 for 8. Haseeb Malik facing his first ball. That's in the air once again. They'll probably push for 2. And yes, they'll come back for 2. So it was a good over for Knight Riders. They got 11 off that, even after losing a wicket. 104 for 8. Sumer comes back, gave 17 in his 2 overs. He's back for his 3rd. Plays it straight. Just a single. Oh, that was full toss. Easy chance for Haseeb, but that should be taken. A good catch by Rommel there. That is 9th wicket down now. There was a poor delivery that was meant to be put away for a maximum. He tried that. Didn't get the distance on it. 105 for 9. Haseeb Malik goes back for 2. Shawal Khan in at number 11. Beautiful ball by Sumer. He's had a hard time finding his best areas to bowl, but whenever he has hit those areas, he's got quite a bit of turn, and he has beaten the edge of the bat on many occasions. Again, a play and miss. Well kept by the wicketkeeper. So back-to-back dot deliveries. Kamal is having a chat with him. It's the last stretch of the innings, and they just got one wicket in hand, but they still have 20 balls to go. And he left it alone. That's superb bowling from Sumer. Same ball. And the same result as a dot ball. Oh, that's a quicker one. A surprise. Look at that. So 4 back-to-back dot balls and a wicket to end his third over for Sumer. 105 for 9 after 17. Taimur comes for the last 3 overs that are remaining. I think he's gonna bowl 2 of them, 18th and 20th, because he's got 2 more overs to go. Kamal is the one who would probably like to be on strike more than Shawal. Played with soft hands. Managed to get some bat on it somehow. So Kamal is back on strike. He smashed one maximum. That gave a little bit of hope to Knight Riders that he can add some important runs. But can he do it now? Because the risk that he has to take will be a big risk. Because if he gets out, then it's all done. Oh, beautiful slower delivery. He deceived the batter completely. He had no clue whatsoever for that delivery. Good change of pace by Taimur. .108 for 9, 17.4. Shuffled across. That'll be wide down the leg. Trying for Yorker there. And Shawal trying to do something cheeky. I think was trying to disturb his length. He wants Taimur to think differently. He steps down. Oh, he connects it. Connects it well enough. Big 6. came down the track. That wasn't a bad delivery, but he made that delivery. Pitch in his slot, and look at the result. We are again looking at the ball. And we have got it. Last time, when a 6 was hit in this direction towards the broadcast end, when they were finding that ball, they messed up the wiring of our camera. That is why we saw that technical glitch and the stream went off. And luckily this time that didn't happen. And our producer, Anand, he's very happy about it. Because otherwise he would have climbed all the way up to that hill to set that camera again and reconnect those cables, which is not a fun task, obviously. That's end of the over, 115 for 9. After losing the toss. It's been a dominating bowling. 16 after losing the toss. It's been a dominating bowling performance by Zalmi Lions. This is the batting card on your screens. 2 ducks for the openers. That describes the whole story. That describes this scorecard that you're seeing on your screens. Ali Khan getting to top order, totally failed today. Imaduddin got double digits, 16. Jalaluddin got 22. Asim Razak, he was trying hard, 9 for him of 17. Bilal scored some important, 16. 12 for Azmat. Hasib got out for 12. Kamaluddin smashed one maximum but then got out. 17 extras, but still 115 on the board. Rommel taking 3 wickets in his 4 overs, very economical. Temur, little expensive today. Mirza getting 2 wickets, very economical again. 3 overs, 6 runs only. Inamullah with those extras. Jawad taking 1 wicket. Sumer, beautiful leg spin bowling by him, especially in his 3rd over. 3.1, 18 runs, 2 wickets for him, and Kashif getting 1 wicket. We are heading towards innings break, and when we come back, you'll see Zalmi Lions in the middle chasing 116 in front of Knight Riders. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back to the second innings. Mirza and Rizwan opening the batting, and Kamal with the ball for Knight Riders. They don't have a big total on the board, but early wickets in this game can turn the match around. We have seen that so many times. He's bowling with a packed offside field. For the first 6 overs, only 2 fielders will be there outside the boundary markings. Outside the 30-yard markings, in fact. Rizwan, he scored a century in the previous game against Legends. He's walking in with a lot of confidence. He likes to take on the bowlers early on. That's the way he loves to play. With the strike rate of 170, 200 early on in the innings, and then slows down a little bit in the middle overs when the field opens up. But he tries to take full advantage just like that. That will do it. That will travel all the way. First maximum and first scoring shot for Rizwan and Zalmi Lions. 6 on the board straight away. Body line. When you try to cramp him, that's where he doesn't like you to bowl. All the 4 dot deliveries that you have seen were coming in towards Rizwan, where he didn't get a chance to open up his arms. And on one off delivery that he got outside the off stump, got room on that, width on it, he pounced onto it to get a 6. Oh, that's inside edge. Lucky. 6 of the first over. No wicket. Shawal Khan comes in from the broadcast end. He likes to bring the ball in towards the right-hander, which will be an interesting battle against Rizwan, because we saw when Kamal tried bowling that length and line, he didn't like it that much. He was struggling. So Shawal has that opportunity. If he can get early wicket off Rizwan, that'll give them a big sigh of relief, because he's coming in after making a century. He's a dangerous batter. If he stays until the power play ends, then... Oh, beautiful! That is what he loves to do. That's his favorite area. No swing on that. And what a swing of the bat from Rizwan. That is a boundary. 6 he got previous over, and now first delivery against Shival, he has smashed it away. Over covers over the infield. He loves it there. Whenever you give him room, he will just give you the same result every time you do that. So he's on 10 from 7. 1 maximum. And 1-4. Here we go. What does Shival have? Now, is he gonna pitch it on the good length and try to bring it in? No, nothing changes. He goes big again. 4 again. Back-to-back boundaries. I mean, he's trying to bowl it in that area, but for some reason he is not able to get that swing that he gets. That is where the ball is just holding its line. It's just going straight towards Rizwan, and he's loving it. Back-to-back boundaries. That's why I told you, if he stays until the power play ends, half of the match will already be gone from Knight Riders. They're already on back foot. They don't have a big total on the board. He steps down the track. Oh! Stumps goes cartwheeling. What a wicket for Shival. Rizwan, that's not one of his strengths that we see. That was probably the confidence that he had from the previous inning. And then 3 good shots that he hit in this inning that made him do something different than what he does. He doesn't steps out a lot usually. He goes back for 14 today of 9. 2 4s and 1 maximum. That's a big wicket and a big comeback by Shival. Kashif walks in at number 3. Now he's able to get that swing. But this was down the leg. Played towards fine leg. That'll be 2 leg byes probably. No, that's from the bat. So Kashif, he opens his account with a double. 17 for 1 now. Double and a dot ball to end this entertaining over from Shival. There's 17 for 1 at the end of 2 overs. Zalmi lands. Kamal is back for his second over. $18 for 1 for Zalmi Lions. That's wide outside the off stump. Umpire signaling that they don't have too many runs to afford that wides, so they'll have to keep an eye on that. Oh, big shot! This is very big. It has gone all over the way. Maximum for Kashif. What a beautiful shot that was. If he can strike a couple of more like that, that'll be it for the Knight Riders, because their shoulders are already down with that low score. And if he can hit sixes like that, this will be a mess. This will take the game away. How will we see the comeback? That's a bouncer. That's what usually we see from the pace bowler. When you hit them for a maximum, they'll choose that back of length delivery, short pitch delivery, hard length, and a dot ball end result. But what a shot that was from Kashif. That'll give him a lot of confidence going into this innings. 2.325 now. Outside the off stump, guts it away, just short of the fielder. Two back-to-back dot deliveries after that maximum. $25 for 1. They need a wicket here. Kamal needs to take a wicket. Down the leg. No, you cannot afford those wides. You cannot. The only thing that Knight Riders need at the moment is those wickets. They'll need as many wickets in the power play, because Knight Riders won the toss, elected to bat first. They ended up losing 5 wickets right in first 6 overs. That's where they got on back foot. That was full, played towards mid-on, quick. Yes, it's a quick single. was outside off stump. So a dot delivery to end this over, but they're cruising towards that run chase. Zalmi Lions 27 for 1 at the end of 3. I still can't get off that beautiful shot that Kashif got in the previous over. What a strike that was. 28 for 1 now. 3.1. They need 88 of 101, which shouldn't be a hard task to get. But Mirza, oh, that's a nice one. That is where he loves to bowl. Shawal Khan, he has that natural swing that he gets in his bowling with that angle that he creates. And that is where he makes things difficult for the batter. You saw the stumps doing cartwheel in the previous over that he bowled. That was a great delivery against Rizwan. This time it straightened up. Well played. Beautiful looking cover drive. 2 dot deliveries, but Zalmi Lions, they're on the move. Their batters are very confident, especially they're coming into this game after winning that game by a big margin against Calgary Legends. 3.3. Oh, back of the hand. Extra again. We don't see that often from Shawal. Usually his strength is to bring the ball in. That's what we see him do a lot, but on this occasion he tried bowling back of the hand, because as a bowler, when you're looking for a wicket, you try different things, and when you try different things, you're bound to make mistakes, but if it works out, you never know, you can get a wicket. Again coming in, played towards square leg, misfield. They need a better effort. They need better commitment to defend this low score. It's been a good over, 3 runs of it, but if he can add a wicket to that, that'll be cherry on top. Oh, plays it straight. Kashif, he's in a good touch today. He just gets a single on that, but he's looking very classy to watch. It's a direct hit from long on. down the leg. Played it fine, no fine leg there. They'll easily come back for 2. These are easy runs for Zalmi Lions. They end this over with a double. It's 33 for 1 at the end of 4 overs. They're well ahead there in this game. Azmat, wicket taker for Knight Riders, comes in the power play. We have seen that on many occasions that whenever he comes in, he strikes with the wicket. They'll be hoping for the same here. Played in the air by Kashev. They'll easily go to the boundary. That's an easy delivery for Kashev to put it away. He gets another boundary. He's in good touch today, and he won't miss out on these kind of deliveries. Slogs it towards long on. He's pushing for the second one. He won't get it. Another flighted delivery. That was in the air. Chance. Very close. This is a good channel to bowl. We saw Sumer, he was expensive in his first 2 overs for Zalmi Lions, but then in his 3rd over he found his right line and length, and he was very, very hard to play. And Azmat, he's a quality bowler. Oh, sweeps it away. That's going in the gap. Will that go to the boundary? No, it doesn't. So they'll come back for 2. They'll take 8 runs off this over. The score will be 41 for 1 at the end of 5 overs. Haseeb Malik, off spinner. Mirza cuts it hard. They'll push for 2, and he will easily complete that. 43 for 1 now. Steps down. They have a fielder there, really able to stop the boundary. Yes, he does. 4 of the first 3. They're going with the attacking approach, knowing that the score is not that big and they have a good chance to finish well within 12-13 overs. Oh, sweeps it nicely by shuffling across. Beautifully played by Mirza. He's taking his charge now against Hasib. 8 of the 4 deliveries. They're right on the edge of 50. Zalmi Lions. That'll be a dot ball. Mirza was brilliant with the ball. 3 over 6, 2 wickets. And now opening the batting with Rizwan. Cuts it away over the infield. At least a couple there. Doesn't have enough legs to travel for the boundary. But they'll happily take that too and make it a 10-run over. And it's 50 up with that double. 51 for 1 at the end of 6 overs. That means the power play is done. Now you'll see 5 fielders on the boundary line. But it's a really good start for Zalmi Lions in this chase. They just need 65 runs from the remaining 14 overs with the required run rate of 4. But they'll try it to finish it within 12-13 overs so that they can have that positive impact on the net run rate. We'll have a look at the points table as well, because they got a comfortable win against Calgary Legends in the previous game. That gave them quite a bit of impact on the net run rate. Zalmi Lions, if you look at that, that was their first win. This is their 3rd game today and they're cruising towards their 2nd win. And if they comfortably finish this without losing too many wickets, you'll see their net run rate going in positive, which is a good sign. Azmat back for his 2nd over. Kashif, oh, that's hard. That is hard as a batter. He slipped. Hope he's okay. Trying to play a reverse slap. He has hurt himself, I guess, in the area that I can't talk about much. But it hurts there. Yes, you can take your time, man, because it is that area which is sensitive, and especially near that lower back. He's back again. Cuts it away. If you can play these kind of shots, you don't need to do different things, because this is a chase where you can comfortably take home. So why the 2 different things? Oh, steps down, played towards long on, just a single. He's on 19 of 16. .52 for 1. Short pitch delivery, pulled away, straight into the fielder's hands. That's the most unluckiest way to get out against the leg spinner. Short pitch delivery was meant to be put away. Just not enough distance on that. Mirza, who was looking dangerous in the previous over, is now going back. He will be disappointed because he had the chance to play against a good bowling lineup and finish off the game and get that confidence moving on to the next games. But he has missed that opportunity today. Got 1 boundary. He goes back for 15 of 15. Thanks to our sponsors for sponsoring this broadcast. You're watching this on 22 Yards Broadcast, Sherborne, OP Lawyers, and Canadian Travel House are three sponsors for this broadcast. If you are looking to advertise your brand on our channel, you can contact us on the 22 Yards Network. Reach out to our team and we can get things sorted out for you for your advertisements. We have a big cricketing action coming up in next few weeks. A lot of tournaments, a lot of great matches. Smash and grab is coming up. There'll be a lot of viewership on that, so that'll be a good chance for you as a sponsor to advertise your brand and increase your brand value and trust in the market. Oh, straight away, Azhar, he goes big. Gets one outside the off stump. Azmat, he got a lucky wicket. How many times have we seen leg spinners getting those kind of wickets where they end up bowling short and fielder catches it in that square leg or mid wicket area where batter just pulls it straight into the hands of the fielders. Nicely played. So a dot ball to end this over. Only 3 of that and a wicket. 54 for 2 after 7. Haseeb Malik comes in, gave 10 in his first over. Full toss and that will travel all the way. It's a very easy ball to hit for Kashif because he's a quality player. He can smash good deliveries for maximums. But this one was a bad delivery. Off spinner bowling to a right-hander is already a tough task to do nowadays. And if you end up bowling, oh, this time it was short. He'll be unhappy that he wasn't able to get a boundary on that. He'll take a single on it. 7 of the first 3. 61 for 2. 7.3 overs. Interesting, Bakir didn't come at number 4. Probably he's trying to give other batters a bit of move here in the middle. Azhar, who was doing wicket keeping for Zalmi Lions, he's walked in at number 4. Oh, that's pulled away in the square leg region. They'll push back for 2 and they'll easily get it. Played straight. Oh, there was a chance of cotton bowl. He missed it. So 10 of this over as well of Haseeb. It's 64 for 2 at the end of 8 overs. They're going at exactly 8 runs per over. They just need 52 of 72 deliveries with the required run rate of 4.33. Zalmi Lions. Obviously me, Vibhor, doing the commentary, covering the stream for you, and then the next picture that you see, that's smash and grab. Winning prizes up to $50,000. Registrations are open. Get your teams register for one of the biggest tournaments in Canada. Smash and grab is back again. Yet another season. Plays towards long on. 65 for 2. Knight Riders at least needed 145, 150 to give them a tough time in the middle, because Zalmi Lions, their attacking side, they love to attack and take on the bowlers. Because Kashif, the way he plays, he looks so good to watch. It's a treat for us to sit in the broadcast car and see shots like that. He's a player of that quality that makes the batting look so easy. He's on 30 from 20, but the kind of shots he has played today has been amazing to watch. Another pitched up, another beautiful drive. It's in the gap again. They'll push for second. No, they'll stick with the one there. 6 of the 3 deliveries. That is what they do. They try to get a boundary right in the first couple of balls so that they can put some pressure on the bowler and make that over big. This is what their strategy has been. This Mazhar goes big. It hasn't traveled a lot. It was just up, and that is second wicket for Azmat. Azhar, who came in at number 4. Bakir sent him at his batting order, but he was not able to add much to the batting card. He scored 6 today of 7 deliveries. Zalmi Lions are 70 for 3. Two wickets for Azmat. He's a wicket taker. He likes to take wickets. First one was a lucky one of Mirza, where it was a short pitch delivery played straight into the hands of mid wicket. This one was a better one, where he pitched it up, ball turning away, a typical leg spinner wicket. Ahmed comes in at number 5. He plays it over covers. They'll come back for 2, but there's no fielder. It's probably going to go all the way. We'll have to see. No. The outfield didn't help that much, but they'll come back for 3. That's good running. That is good running. So they've taken 9 runs of this over. Still 1 to go. Even after losing a wicket. No restrictions on the runs. This is better length and better line to bowl. Dot ball to end this. Wicket in that, and 9 runs. 73 for 3 at the end of 9. Anwar. He got out for a duck today. Didn't add much in his batting, but he would love to add some wickets with the ball. 230 matches, 138 wickets. Starts off with the dot ball. Now imagine if they would have scored around 140. This could have been a close game. But since they only scored 115, has made things easier for Zalmi Lions. Played towards long on, just a single on that. Our camera is behaving weird today. For some reason. Ever since they were trying to find the ball and they messed up with our wire, things have messed up. We're trying to pan camera in different direction, it goes in different. It's been a weird day, and it happens when we are dealing with so much technical stuff. Broadcasting is not an easy thing. Bringing you action live from the ground, it might feel easy, but takes a lot of work behind. Oh, that is a big blow. Anwar didn't add much with the bat, but he is spot on with the ball. Dot, single, another dot to Kashif. Set batsman is now going back to the pavilion. Can they turn the game around from here? Kashif, he was looking solid. 2 fours and 2 maximums with a strike rate of almost 130, is now going back to the pavilion. Taimur comes in now. It is interesting how Bakir is not coming in. Even if it's 4 down, he's giving others opportunity to have their hands on with the bat. Played nicely by Taimur in the gap. He'll get off the mark with the single. Rommel can bat pretty well. He didn't come. Bakir, he's holding himself, sending the other players. I'm wondering if they lose another wicket, will he show up or will he still hold back? 75 for 4 now. That is good bowling from Anwar. Just 2 of that over and a big wicket of Kashif. 75 for 4. We are halfway through this innings. Azmat comes back for his last over for the day. 20 runs given by him in his 3.1, taken 2 wickets. Can he add a couple of more wickets to his tally before his spell ends? Oh, shuffled across, played towards square leg, fine leg region. That won't go to the boundary, but they'll push hard for the third one and they'll complete it. That's good running. And a well manufactured shot by Temur. It was not a bad delivery. He just shuffled across on time and was able to play in that area. He moves to 4 of his 3 deliveries. 38. Required now of 58. He goes big. Ahmed, can he take it? Oh, he drops it. He almost pulled off a blinder. You can see he's disappointed because he made it. He reached, he covered the distance. The moment he fall, the ball went out of his hands. It's again gone in the same direction towards long on. 5 of this over. 2 more balls to go. 1 more wicket. Azmat, can he add 1 more wicket? That will be a single. That will be a single. 81 for 4. Goes big. And just a single to end his spell for the day. It was decent bowling by Azmat. Would have liked to add some more wickets to that, but that's end of bowling spell for him for today. 27 runs given by him in his 4 overs and taken 2 wickets. 82 for 4 after 11. Plays it on back for chance of a run out. That's a wicket. That was never a run because it was stopped well inside the 30 yards. There was a miscommunication, wrong call, and that has resulted in a wicket. So it's 5th down for Zalmi Lions. And looks like now the captain is walking in. Finally. We were waiting for him for so long now. Usually bats in at number 4 or 5 max, but gave the other batters a little bit of opportunity. But Ahmed also goes back for 6. So 2 batters that he sent in front of him. It was Azhar, the wicketkeeper, and Ahmed. They have both scored 6 each. So now Bakir, he's in the middle. It's 82 for 5. Scorers are fixing something. So we'll see the updated scorecard there. Oh, beautiful ball. Play and miss. His spell will be very crucial. 398 games for Bakir. 6,980 runs. Almost 7,000 runs for this guy. He's the senior most guy in this team in terms of experience. He's a captain of the team. We saw him involved in the field while they were bowling, constantly making those slight changes to the field, moving the fielders here and there a little bit. Oh, that took the edge, went towards the third man. They'll just be sticking with the single. Tamur, he's very excited to run because he's very fit. He's very quick between the wickets and he expects the other batter as well to run at the same speed as he does, which is not always possible. So he needs to hold his nerves a little bit.
Almost reminds me of Virat Kohli, who likes to run between the wickets really quickly and really fast.
Yeah, I remember like when he used to bat in test matches with Pujara or even Rohit Sharma, he has mentioned that a couple of times that how quickly he runs and he forces you to run quick between the wickets. Obviously running between the wickets is very important part of rotating the strike and putting some pressure on the infielders. But at the same time, your non-striker has to respond. Nicely played. So dot ball to end this over. We'll continue the conversation in the next over. 85 for 5. Asim comes in. 85 for 5. They just need 31. Plays it straight on the back foot towards mid-off. It'll just be a single. Big shot from Bakir. holds his pose. It's probably traveled all the way. We'll wait for the confirmation. No, it is a boundary, but nevertheless, it was a good shot. 5 of the 4 deliveries. They just need 26 now. Plays it straight again towards long off. Just a single, rotating that strike. Getting the run tally to 91. 25 runs required. Big shot again, this time Temur. A drop catch by Ajaz. They'll come back for 2 to end this over. 8 runs off it, 93 for 5. Plays it straight towards long off, just a single. They need 22 runs to win this game, Zalmi Lions. We were thinking the way they started and the way Kashif was batting, we thought they'll try to finish it up within 12 to 13 overs, but it's a good comeback made by Knight Riders. Oh, it's a direct hit, I thought. There was an appeal. And they made it 2 runs of that. Plays it towards square leg. No. Said by Bakir. 96 for 5. Anwar has been very economical. Hasn't given many runs away. Quicker one. Well played by Temur. 2.48 runs and 1 wicket. And a flighted delivery again, which will be played straight towards the fielder. He's having a hard time finding the gap. If you look at his strike rate, he's on 12 from 17, which means he's playing quite a bit of dot ball. Sweeps it away. It was a dangerous shot against Anwar. He gets it somehow. Will come back for 2. Another good over from Anwar. 5 of it. No wicket from it though, but just 5 runs of that. They need 18 more runs to finish off this game. Slog sweep, beautiful connection. Travels all the way. He got a boundary in the previous over against Asim, and now he has started off with the maximum. The connection was as sweet as honey. 14 runs of his 6 deliveries that he has faced. He has taken the charge. Captain, he's dominating the opposition. Firstly, he did it with his field tactics when they were bowling, and now he walked in a little late, not at his usual batting position at number 7. He walked in today, but he's doing the job for the team. Goes on back foot, cuts it away, it's in the gap. Probably won't go to the boundary, but they'll easily come back for 2. So 8 of the first 2. They just need 10 more. He'll try to finish up in this over or maybe the next one. Play and a miss here. Appeal. Umpire denies it. No bad on it. That was a sharp turn from good length. Again cuts it away. Again in the gap. They'll again come back. Oh, they're just settling for 1. So 9 of the 4 deliveries. 2 more to go in this. That's what umpire signaled. 9 runs required. Will Temur take his chance? Because he has just rotated the strike ever since he came to bat. Played it towards fine leg. Fielder try to stop it, but he won't be able to stop the double. Asim has been very expensive. 19 of his 1.5 in regards to the circumstances of the game. Plays it on back foot, no run. But they'll get 11 runs of that over. They just need 7 more runs to win this game. Shawal Khan comes in, and that's in the gap, and that's a boundary. So they needed 7 before the start of this over, and with that boundary, Beautiful looking square drive from Bakir. Now he moves to 21 of 10 deliveries with the strike rate of 210. They just need 3 more runs to win this game. Back of the hand, slower one. Let's play it towards mid-off for a single. And 2 more runs required. One 4 for 5, 15.2 overs. They lost, I would say, 2 or 3 extra wickets, Zalmi Lions, while trying to do some experiments. Temur played it straight towards mid-off for a single. Now captain will have the opportunity to score the winning runs for his team and to get back-to-back wins in this Elite T20. You've watched this broadcast on 22 Yards Network, and you'll watch all the cricketing entertainment of Calgary cricket on this channel, so don't forget to subscribe. Here we go. Will this be a ball to finish the game? Yes, it is. Bakir played it with soft hands towards backward point, 10-point region to take that single and that victory. They win this match by 5 wickets and 32, in fact 26 balls left in this contest. They lost the toss. Started off really well with the bowling, especially that tactical call today taken by Bakir to introduce Romil right in the first over. Paid off pretty well. He took 2 wickets, and that is where the game shifted towards Zalmi Lions, and they were very dominating after that first over. And ever since then, they never gave the momentum to Knight Riders, which has made their night harder in this contest, and they ended up on losing side today. They'll come back strong. They're a good side. They have a good bowling lineup. It's just that they didn't have enough runs on the board to defend today. That's a match summary on your screens. Zalmi Lions, while chasing that 116, they've chased this total down in 15.4. Just got 4 extras and lost 5 wickets. Bakir, 23 runs off 12 deliveries. A cameo that paid off well for the team. Kashif scoring that important 31 to give that start. Azmat was the only successful bowler, taking 2 wickets. Anwar taking 1, and Shawal getting that 1 wicket. Points table is updated, and you can see Zalmi Lions sitting on that 5th spot with 2 wins. And look at their net run rate now. It was in minus 0.06 before this game, and now it's plus 0.72. Knight Riders just sitting right next to them at number 6. They've lost 2 games and they've won 2. They got 12 points. And Romil Shahzad, man of the match for the day, for taking that early wickets and a couple of catches with that good fielding, makes him player of the match. And that is it for today's broadcast. This is Vibhor Bajaj signing off live from 22 Yards Network. We'll catch up with you in the next Elite T20 game. Thank you so much for joining the broadcast.